established rich coming right back at you. And this story ain't easy to talk about, but it's gotta be talked about. This is about BG, a legend to all of us. Not a blog story and not a joke. This is about watching somebody you grew up with struggling in real time. Before we even get to what just happened on Instagram Live, we gotta go back to where BG come from. BG is not just another rapper. He is part of a foundation. Hot Boys era, Cash Money at its rawest. When New Orleans didn't ask for permission, it took it. BG was never the flashiest one, but he was the real one. Street real, the voice of where he come from. His affiliation with the Hankton family wasn't fairy tale, it was real. That connection came with power, and it came with pressure. And like a lot of artists who come from real life situations, the streets didn't stay at the door when the music started. Drug use was part of that era, not just for BG, but for all of them. Back then, people called it partying. Now we call it self-medication. BG went to prison, and that was supposed to give him a reset. Years taken, time lost, life paused, legacy frozen. When he came home, people wanted a redemption story. We all did. He talked about starting his own company, doing it his way, building something new on his own terms. Then he went back to Cash Money, and that's where the question started. Not because Cash Money is bad, but sometimes comfort can delay purpose. Since BG came home, we ain't really heard a record that moved the culture. Just appearances, just motion without direction. And that matters because idle time is dangerous for some people. Then came the first incident, the car video.
Hey, anything else I forgot? Talk about the money. Hey.
I said, oh, then I put your stuff all over.
Hey, anything else I forgot? Talk about the money.
Mo. BG. Mo.
I said that's what you supposed to do. Listen, like, and just to clear that up, you know what I'm saying, for the record, like, you know, we had been up since 6, 7 in the morning. You hear me? So
BG and his girlfriend appearing passed out in the car. People were concerned. That got played down and it was brushed off. And a lot of fans wanted to believe that because everybody want him to be okay. Now we get this second incident on Instagram Live.
Now look at this nigga. I told y'all, 14 karat up. Now why would he get on the internet looking like this, bro? Man got children out here and everything, dog. Just don't give a dog. A junkie, bro. Straight the up. Doogie, get up, man. Somebody shake this nigga, man. Nigga, man. Like, look at this nigga, man. This nigga so fucking old that he taking off his chain and fell clean to sleep, dog. Welcome to life with Jizzle, bitch. For real, I told y'all he be burning himself and shit. This how he burn himself. Doing stupid shit like this. Man, Sim, come get your son. He done fell asleep taking off his chain again, bro. I don't know, man. Check his pulse and see if he's still breathing. Doogie. Jizzle. Get up, bitch. You straight? The streets say they want that old Jizzle with them gold teeth. There you go, bitch. Dog, the internet was the worst thing that could have possibly happened to this nigga. Look at this nigga, dog. That must be one complicated ass chain, because it's taking him a long ass time to get that off. Tongue hanging out his mouth and shit like a thirsty puppy. Fucking shame. This nigga go overdose before it's all said and done, bro. Told y'all. 14 karat up. Man, Doogie, you a junkie.
BG struggling to take off his chain, fading out on camera, not looking well at all. And this is where it stops being entertainment and starts becoming concerning. Nobody is saying he relapsed as a fact, but people are asking questions, fair questions, human questions. Because when you see a pattern, you don't ignore it, you acknowledge it. Addiction don't end in prison. It waits. It waits for idle time. It waits for stress, for lack of purpose, for the wrong people around you. That's the part that hurts the most. Who is around him? Who is protecting him? Who is saying turn the camera off? Who is saying let's get you right? Not let's go live. This don't feel like somebody's surrounded by structure. It feels like somebody's surrounded by enablers. People who like the image but don't value the man. Because anybody who's dealt with addiction knows this truth. Prison stops the habit. It don't fix the reason for it. When you locked up, choices are removed, not desires. When he came home, all that pressure come back at once. Freedom, expectations, people waiting on you, people needing you, people projecting what they want you to be, all at the same time. BG came home to a world that moved on. that can be a shock to the system. Hip-hop don't wait and the game don't pause. And if you don't have a plan that keeps you busy, your mind can start drifting. This is where idle time becomes dangerous, especially for someone with a history. No hit records yet, no clear momentum, just appearances and talk. And talk does not fill the space purpose is supposed to occupy. Music protects some people. Work protects some people. Structure protects some people. When you don't have that, you start self-soothing. Not always with drugs, but sometimes with them. This is why the car incident mattered. Not as proof, but as a signal. And this is why the IG Live matter even more, because it happened in public. People don't go live when they protect it. They go live when nobody is checking them. Somebody around him should have said, turn that off. Somebody should have said, not today. And that didn't happen, and that's concerning. This is where we talk about circles, not fans, circles. The people closest to you set the tone. They set the limits. And if the people around you don't benefit from you being healthy, they won't push you towards it. They benefit from access, from proximity, from being seen next to you, even if you're not well. That's the hard truth, but a real one. Addiction loves chaos and it loves applause. It loves when nobody says stop. It loves when everybody says, you good? This is why people are worried, not because they want drama, but because we've seen this movie too many times. Coming home is not a victory lap, it's a restart. And restarts require discipline, routine, boundaries, and real support. Not yes men, not cameras, not appearances, but care. And ignoring it does not help him. It just delays the damage. This ain't about shame. This is about intervention. About people stepping in before it gets worse, not after. Because BG's story is not finished. It's just at a crossroads. This is a moment where small decisions mean more than big statements. Where action means more than explanations. The first thing that has to change is the environment. Not the image, the environment. Who he's around every day. Who he listens to matters. Who benefits from his health matters. And who benefits from his access matters too. Real support is not people who say you good. Real support is people who say, not like this. People who are willing to make him mad today so he can be alive tomorrow. The cameras need limits. Every moment don't need to be shared. Some moments need privacy. Some moments need professional help. This is not weakness. This is maintenance. People may not realize it, but coming home from prison is trauma. Long-term trauma. You expected to pick up where you left off, but you're not the same person. Your body is different. Your mind is different. Your tolerance for stress is different. And that takes time to adjust. BG don't need to try to get a hit record. He need to stabilize himself. He need routine, structure, consistent work that feeds purpose, not pressure. Music can come later. Health cannot wait. This is also a moment for the industry to be honest. Every legend don't need a comeback tour. Some need a reset. Some need space. Some need people who care more about them than the brand. And the fans play a role too. Not as judges, as human beings. We don't cheer for struggle. We cheer for recovery. We don't share clips to laugh. We share them out of concern. This is where compassion matters because shame don't save people. Support does. Boundaries do. Honest conversations do. Silence does not. BG has given the culture too much for us to reduce him to a clip. He's more than a moment, more than a rumor. He's a man who survived a lot, and that deserves care. This is the time for people who love him to step in, not step back, to remove him from places that feed bad habits. If that happens now, this story changes, and it changes quietly, not on camera. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe, establish rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.